Here is Arsenal update in 3 minutes. Yes, as we all anticipated, the Premier League is back after the much concluded international break, and majority of our players did well during this international break. And a person like Mikel Merino having to score 4 goals in 2 games is very, very interesting. And Noni did a very wonderful job during the international break too, as well as Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice, to mention a few. So, coming back into the Premier League game week 4, here are the few highlights to be expected from our Arsenal faithful. And number one is, what's our readiness facing the game against Nottingham Forest? As we all know that this game is going to be a very interesting one due to the fact that Nottingham Forest lost their last game to West Ham, which is quite shameful based on the form which they started the season with. And also Arsenal lost our last game, which was a slim one, to Liverpool before the national break kicks off. And we are going to be kicking back onto a very good start this time after the international break. So it's a must-win game for Arsenal. So diving into our injury updates, because this is very, very crucial into how we are going to set up in this particular game. We understood that in the last game against Liverpool, William Saliba had injury, sustained an injury which seems to be a little bit serious, but information reaching from the Ghana squad ensures that Saliba is most likely to be fielded in this particular game due to the fact that he resumed training after the international break. Also, the likes of White and Nogard. White only played the game against Manchester United, which was our first game, and sustained an injury. Ever since has not played. Then Nogard hasn't even featured in any of our Premier League games. Both are expected to be available for this match due to the fact that they've returned from injury. So what do we expect from this game? Yes, as we've analyzed it, it's going to be a very fierce game between these two sides that lost their last game before the international break. But this should be an easy win for Arsenal. I'm predicting Arsenal winning by 2 goals minimum in this particular game. So what are your thoughts about this particular game? What are your thoughts? Do you think Nottingham Forest is going to spring up surprise due to the fact that they just have a new coach, which is one thing that is unique to teams that just change their coach? They always want to win. But in my own opinion, Arsenal is going to win this game. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section.